The most effective leadership style is servant leadership. Hello mga ka-Jhapz, again this is Coach Jhapz. Kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa YouTube channel, mag-subscribe ka na. And of course, don't forget to click the notification bell para lagi ka ma-notify every time meron tayong mga videos na ina-upload. The most effective leadership style is called servant leadership. Guys, we are actually, we all want to become a leader. Diba? And sabi nga, leaders are not born, they are built. Okay? And we all knew the essence of being a leader. And actually, in all kinds of organization, lagi na merong leader, di ba? Sa school nyo pa lang, can you still remember nung elementary ka or probably nung high school, nung college, di ba? Merong leader, di ba? Minsan meron nga nakakatawa eh. May mga nag-leader-leaderan. Ayan? Di ba? May mga ganun tao. And, today we'll be talking about a very, very interesting topic which is called about, yung tinatawag na servant leadership or leadership style. Okay? And guys, alam ko, as a leader, it's a very, very, significant na, tayo ma-develop yung leadership quality natin. Of course, hindi naman lahat ng tao leader. However, you could nurture that. Kaya mong i-develop. We can develop our leadership qualities actually. And depende syempre sa nakakasama mo. Depende sa trainings na pinapanood mo or anong book yung binabasa mo. But then, in this video, I'll be sharing to you, for me, one of the most effective leadership style. Yung tinatawag na servant leadership. Okay? And guys, alam nyo, I'll be discussing about servant leadership. Magugulat kayo kasi itong diskarte na to, when it comes to leadership, nakakaiba. Di ba? And alam ko, in all kinds of business, in all kinds of industry, yung leadership, kailangan eh. Sa employment, you need leadership. In your business, you need leadership. If you are taking lead of your team, you need a very good leadership quality, di ba? And sabi ko sa inyo, servant leadership is a very, very effective. Why? Here's are some reason. Okay? Guys, actually, may tinatawag kasi na traditional leadership at saka servant leadership. What are traditional leadership? Siyempre, usually, pag leader, traditionally, we think na leader, ay, sinusunod yan, ang taas ng respect, di ba? Sila yung tipo na boss. Sila yung tipo na nagko-command. They're commanders. And usually, sila yung tipo ng tao na talagang kinakatakutan, di ba? Ever since history tells us kung ano yung nagiging attitude ng traditional way na leader. But alam niyo guys, sa leadership, sa servant leadership, kakaiba. And you don't need to be a boss, you don't need to have a high pitch, di ba? Hindi mo kailangan sumigaw, hindi mo kailangan na maging matapang para maging isang leader lang. And guys, servant leadership, it's about stewardship actually. It's about serving people. Ikaw bilang leader, sa halip na ikaw ang pinagsisilbihan ng mga followers mo, servant leadership, ikaw ang nagsisilbi sa mga followers mo. Well, sounds ironic, right? Pero alam nyo, that's true. And alam nyo guys, kaya nakakatuwa kasi kapag ginawa mo tong leadership style na to, kakaiba kasi nga, parang dadaanin mo sila sa puso, dadaanin mo sila sa, sa tamang attitude. Okay? And guys, you and I know na ang dami ng mga leaders na ginawa ito and they're very, very successful. Okay? So guys, what's the difference? Ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng servant leadership over traditional leadership? Okay? So number one, servant leaders, they influence rather than a commander or giving orders. Guys, usually kasi pag leader, ito yung side na, utos ka dyan, gawin mo to, gawin mo dyan. But servant leadership, it's about influence. It's about being a role model. Traditional leader, say go. Servant leadership, let's go. Meaning, ikaw yung nauuna sa servant leader. You have to be a role model. You have to lead by example. Take lead by example. Napakahalaga niyan. Kaya guys, sabi ko nga sa inyo, kakaiba yung servant leadership eh. When it comes to influence, sabi ng iba, may mga nag-consult sa akin ng mga leader na ng kanilang iba't ibang organization, Coach Jhapz, bakit ganun? Parang hindi na ako effective leader. Hindi na ako sinusunod ng mga subordinates ko. Hindi na ako sinusunod ng mga followers ko. Kasi guys, servant leadership, hindi mo naman kailangan pasunodin yung mga yun eh. What you're going to do is what? To influence. Sabi nila, wala na akong influence sa mga tao ko. No. Whether you like it or not, you have always an influence to your people as long as nakakasama mo sila. Why? Kasi kung ano na nakikita nila sa'yo, that's an indirect influence. Yun ka. Diba? So you set, you set yourself kung ikaw ba'y susundin o hindi. Actually, sa family, sino yung leader? Usually, leaders what? Yung tatay, yung parents. Diba? And kadalasan, pag hindi nakipagmatigas na yung ulo ng mga bata, ay, itong mga anak ko hindi na nakikinig sa akin. Guys, sa totoo lang, it could happen, but ang antidote dyan, actually, kailangan lagi kang merong influence sa kanila. Depende kung ano nakikita nila sa'yo. So guys, if you want to be a good servant leader, you have to take lead by example. Dapat ikaw yung role model. Gusto mo nang sila maging tama yung attitude, dapat magsimula sa'yo, ikaw yung tamang attitude. And then, the influence will come to them. Tama? Ano ba? When it comes to presentation, what kind of leader are you? Ikaw ba yung tipo na utos ka, ay mag-present ka dito, di ba? Mag-produce ka ng ganyan, pero ikaw di mo namang ginagawa. Why not be the first one to present, to produce a lot of production in your team? What will gonna happen? Susunod dyan sa'yo. That's called influence. Yun yung pinagkaiba ng servant leadership into traditional leadership. Ano yon? Influence over commanding or being a commander. Second difference ng servant leader into traditional leader. Servant leader focus on strength, but traditional leader focus on weakness. Ang usually traditionally pagka weakness, di ba? Ito yung binobomba natin, galingan mo dyan dahil ang bulok mo dyan, ito yung galingan mo. Mahina ka sa math, mag-aral ka ng math. Mahina ka sa English, mag-aral ka ng English. Usually ganyan yung mga leadership ng traditional eh. But you know, the servant leadership, they focus on strength. Kung saan ka magaling, yan yung pag-igihin natin. Kung saan ka magaling, yun yung in-nurture natin. Why? Kasi yung strength mo eh. So meaning, walang frustration sa part ng follower, sa part ng subordinates mo. Kaya na-frustrate yung follower mo, yung subordinates mo, kasi inilalagay mo siya sa lugar na hindi naman siya fitted. If you're expecting for a fish to climb a tree, you'll be living the world with full of insanity. Bakit ina-expect mo yung isda umakyat sa puno, di ba? So the same thing. Anong strength niya? Lumangoy, then go. Hayaan mo, in-nurture mo. You have to maximize. You have to zoom in, di ba? I-zoom in mo yung strength niya. Kasi doon siya mag-grow. Pero guys, kapag ito binomba mo sa weakness niya para maging strength niya, and if this follower burnt out, yun yung malaking problema. So, sobrang laki ng pagkakaiba ng servant leadership into traditional leadership. Ano yung pangatlong pinagkaiba? Servant leaders focus on listening. Traditional leaders are what? Focus on giving orders. Alam nyo guys, marami na akong narinig na ganitong strategy sa mga naging mentors ko. They used to listen first. Sabi nga, that's the reason why we're given 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen first before you speak. So guys, yun yung maganda sa servant leader. Pinapakinggan niya muna, what's the problem? Bakit ganito yung production ninyo? How about the team? Ano nangyari? What happened for the whole week? Tell me, ano yung naging problema? Do you have any personal problem? Kasi guys, kung ikaw yung tipo na leader, na wala ka nang ginawa kundi paghanapan mo yung team mo, bakit ganyan yung benta nyo? Bakit ganito yung naging result? Bakit ganyan yung production? Bakit sumabla yung quality? And guys, if you always give order without even listening to their personal situation, doon nagkakameron ng burnout at nagkakameron ng crack yung relationship ninyo within the team. So unlike if you follow this servant leadership style, you always tend to listen. Ano yung nangyari? Baka kasi naman kaya hindi siya makapag-produce, baka naman may sakit yung tao. You don't even know. Baka kasi give ka lang ng give ng orders eh. Gusto mo lang lagi ikaw sundin. You don't even given them a chance to listen about yung nangyari din sa tao. Hindi siya makapag-perform. Why? Hindi mo alam. May sakit pala yung asawa niya or may problema sa pamilya. Why not just comfort them? Alamin mo yung reason bakit. Hindi yung focus ka lang sa gusto mo mangyari. You have to focus on them. Because the moment that you'll be able to listen to them, that's the time you'll be conceptualizing the right approach for them. At doon ka makapagbigay ng tamang instruction para sila maging productive. So that's number 3, difference of servant leadership into traditional leader. Last but not the least, no, ito yung difference. Servant leaders, they focus on long-term. Okay? Long-term result. Traditional leaders focus on short-term. Kasi usually, pag mga traditional leader, gusto agad resulta. Gusto agad production ng ganyan. Kaya naman may mga na-encounter ako na leader na, you know, mga servant leaders, what they're going to do, nag-invest sila sa education. Okay lang na yung team nila wala production for the next 6 months kasi they focus on training. Long term yung tinitingnan. They focus on relationship. Long term yung tinitingnan. Hindi yung gusto nila pagkasalta, pagka-training, ano agad, production agad. Guys, you have to touch your people. You have to put yourself on the shoes of other people. Kasi guys, kapag naramdaman ng leader, ng followers mo, ng subordinates mo, na lagi kang pushy, na gusto mo lang lagi ikaw, hindi maging healthy yung organization ninyo. Always think of the long term. Ito yung nagbibigay ng incentive, di ba? Yung tipo na ganito. Yung naging production ng team, kumita ka as a business owner, or ikaw yung team leader, meron kang financial benefit, ano ba naman yung pakainin mo yung mga leaders mo? Give something valuable for them. Yes, nabawasan yung income mo. Yes, nabawasan yung pera mo. But the result of that is long term. Di ka iiwan ng mga yan. Pero pag ang gusto mo lang lagi pakabig, sabi nga para kang boksingero. Alam mo yung boxer? Lagi nang naka-close yung fist, no? So dapat hindi ka ganon. You have to open your fists. Kailangan mag-share ka. You have to look at the long term. You have to share those blessings to your team. Sabi nga guys, the best way para mag-hatch ng maraming egg, yung golden geese that lays a golden egg, is pakainin mo. Huwag mong kakatayin para hanapin yung ginto sa loob ng tiyan niya. You cannot find those gold in that, you know, sa tiyan nung ano. Kailangan mo siyang i-feed. Pakainin mo yung mga yan. You have to treat them properly. You have to love them. You have to give affection. Kasi guys, ang manifestation yan is a very long-term relationship. Alright? So guys, I hope and I pray marami kinatunan about servant leadership. And I hope and I pray na nagkaroon to ng impact on your leadership quality at nag-increase yung leadership quality mo upon watching this video. Again, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe ka na sa channel natin. And if you have question about your business, about your career, just comment down below para sagutin natin in our next video. Again, this is Coach Jhapz always saying that you can be the best. Bye!